Hello students, good evening everyone. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing good. ఎలా చేస్తున్నారు? ఎలా ఉన్నారు? We are back with another session. Students, I just want to remind you, this phase of your career is different from that of your board exams. Board exam లో మీరు రాసిన స్ట్రాటజీ వేరే ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ లో కావాల్సిన స్ట్రాటజీ వేరే ఉంటుంది. వీఆర్ ప్రిపేరింగ్ యూ ఫర్ దట్ స్ట్రాటజీ. వీఆర్ ప్రిపేరింగ్ యూ ఫర్ దోస్ ట్రిక్స్ టెక్నిక్స్ అండ్ స్ట్రాటజీస్. ఆల్ రైట్. సో మీరు ఎవ్రీడే అటెండ్ చేయండి, మిస్ కాకండి, ఏ టాపిక్ అయినా మిస్ అవ్వకండి. అండ్ కరెక్ట్ యువర్ మిస్టేక్స్ అయినా నో ప్రాబ్లం, కానీ కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి మిస్టేక్స్. మీకు తెలుస్తుంది స్లోగా, మీకు ఎలా ఆన్సర్ చేయాలి తెలుస్తుంది, ఎలా అటాక్ చేయాలి తెలుస్తుంది క్వశ్చన్స్ ని, సో దాట్ యు ఆర్ అహెడ్ ఆఫ్ కాంపిటీషన్. మాకు ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంది. వీ హ్యావ్ ప్రొడ్యూస్డ్ వెరీ గుడ్ ర్యాంక్స్ ఇన్ Tsrjc అండ్ Polycet. సో మీరు కూడా మంచి ర్యాంక్ తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు. ఆల్ రైట్, ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ దట్ యూ ఫోకస్ ఆన్ దిస్ ఫేజ్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ కెరియర్. మంచి కాలేజ్ వస్తే మంచి ఇంజనీరింగ్ వస్తుంది. మంచి ఇంజనీరింగ్ వస్తే మీ కెరియర్ లైఫ్ అంతా చేంజ్ అయిపోతుంది. సో దిస్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ కపుల్ ఆఫ్ months is very important for you. All right. So students, let's get started. I request Gayatri ma'am to take over the session.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very good evening, students. Just give me a second. I'll quickly share my PPT. Very good evening, students. We have few more questions left in quadratic equation. So let us complete it today. All right. So the next question is, you can see the question. Yeah. The roots of the quadratic equation, √3x square minus 2x minus √3 are dash. Is it real and distinct? Is it real and equal? Or is it not equal? Or it cannot be determined? All right. So let me quickly see students' names who all are giving me the answers. Yeah. All right. So here I have with me Shobha, Chintamani, then Pradeep, Raju, Reddy, Sujata, Sridhar. Many of you are here. Very good evening to you all. Good students. So don't take more than a minute to find out the answers. So how do you find out this? You need to find out b square minus 4ac. So if it is equal to 0, if it is less than 0, if it is greater than 0, right? So those three are the facts that would determine the roots, whether it is real and distinct, whether it is real and equal, or whether it is not real or it cannot be determined. All right. So here goes, it is real and distinct. All right. Yes. See the next question. If 5x square minus kx plus 11 is equal to 0, it has the root x is equal to 3, then you need to find out the k, the value of k. Right? So quickly do it. By then, let me also solve it. So it is yes. So it is 5. We just need to substitute the value of x as 3 because it has the root 3, isn't it? So 5 into 3 square minus k into 3 plus 11 is equal to 0. So 9, 5 nines are 45. Minus 3k plus 11 is equal to 0. So minus 3k, 45 plus 11 is 56. Yeah, yes. So minus 3k is equal to minus 56. So minus minus gets cancelled, thereby k is equal to 56 by 3, which implies k is equal to, you're getting it in fractions, isn't it? Okay. So here we have 56 by 3. They have given in the answer, so we can stop with this. We don't have to find out the decimals. All right. So your answer must be option 2. Ready, you're giving me an option 1 or 2. You should find out, you should work it out and then give me the options. Okay, you don't give me a choice. Shobha has given me the answer. Sujata has correctly said it's option 2. Reddy says 2. Okay, let me consider it as 2. Chintamani says 2. All right, so many of you are giving me Shobha says 2. It is option 2. Very good, students. So the answer is 56 by 3. All right, good. With this good note, we are moving on to the next question. The positive root of 3x square plus 6 is equal to 9 is dash. So we need to just solve for x. As simple as that. So then how do we solve for x is, we just have to square both the sides. Okay. So here you get 3x square plus 6 is equal to 81. 3x square is equal to 81. This plus 6 goes that side, it becomes minus 6. So 3x square is equal to 75. So x square is equal to 75 by 3. Yeah, which implies x square is 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. So x is equal to root of 25, which implies x is plus or minus 5. But here they are saying it is a positive. So you have to take it as x is equal to plus 5. All right. So your option is 2. Answer is 5. Let's see the answer very quickly. Yes, it is 5. So let me see how many of you are giving me the correct answer. Yes, good. Reddy says exactly 5. Good. Nambi Vinay says 2. Venkatesh, Sridhar, Sidhu, Shobha, Gautam, Chintamani, Sujata. Many more have given me, again Sridhar, many more have given me the correct answers. Good students. It's good that you all are working out so swiftly. Yes, let's move on to the next question. The roots of 5x square minus x plus 1 is equal to 0. So the very first sum of today we did like that. So you need to find out whether it is real and equal, real and unequal, imaginary, or it is none. Okay. So how do we find out this? We need to just find b square minus 4ac, isn't it? Okay. So let's try once. Let's do b square minus 4ac. All right. So minus 1 the whole square minus 4 into a into c. So 1 minus 20. So you're getting it as minus 19. Right? So b square minus 4ac. So if it is less than 0, so obviously minus 19 is less than 0. So if it is less than 0, then we say that the roots are imaginary and complex. Okay. So it is option 3. So you need, if it is a, if it is not an MCQ, then you need to write that the roots are imaginary and complex. Because p square, since p square minus 4ac is less than 0. So I would like to quickly tell you. So b square minus 4ac is known as the discriminant. Discriminant is nothing but a triangle. If it is greater than 0, then we say that the roots are real and distinct. If it is equal to 0, then we say that the roots are real and equal. If it's equal to 0, it's real and equal. All right. So if it is less than 0, then it is imaginary and complex. Okay. Yes, good. See the next question. Which of the following quadratic equation has real and equal roots? So here the question is slightly different. It says real and equal roots. Means what? B square minus 4ac must be equal to 0. All right. In other words, whichever is a perfect square. Clear? So that would be the case where the quadratic equation has real and equal roots. Right? So by seeing the question itself, we are able to find out that it should be the first one. Okay. Yes, it is. So let us prove how. So b square is minus 4 the whole square minus 4 into a into c. So minus 4 into minus 4 is plus 16. Minus 16 is 0. See, this is what we wanted to actually prove. If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then we say that the quadratic equation has real and equal roots. In other words, you can check whether it is a perfect square. Okay. All right. So hope this is clearly understood by you all. Good that you all are giving me the answers in the chat box. Let's move on to the next question. The standard form of a quadratic equation is dash. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Right? So it's still worth writing the answer because these things, they are really important to be understood, and at any point of time we need to tell them. So ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is the standard form of a quadratic equation. All right, let's move on to the next sum. The roots of the quadratic equation. 3x plus 4 the whole square minus 49 is equal to 0. So here if you see, it is in the form of a square minus b square. What is the formula for a square minus b square? It is a plus b into a minus b. All right, so here a is 3x plus 4 plus 7, because you should rewrite this equation as 3x plus 4 the whole square minus 7 the whole square. So a plus b into a minus b. So this is equal to 0, of course. 3x plus 11 into 3x minus 3 is equal to 0. So 3x is equal to minus 11, x is equal to minus 11 by 3. And here 3x is equal to 3, x is equal to 1. So it should be 1 comma minus 11 by 3. All right. So your option 1 must be the correct answer. So if you have given me option 1, then you're right. Let me see how many of you have given me option 1 is right. Yes. So here I have just seeing the chat, the names. Right. Yes, here goes. Shobha, Sridhar, Srinitya, Sujata, Reddy, Chiranjeevi, Gautam. Many of you have given me the answers. Good students. Let's move on to the next question. Product of the roots of the quadratic equation. So the sum of the root is minus b by a. Product of the root is c by a. Right? Yes, they will give you, here the answer is 11 by 3, but just to confuse us, the question may be minus 11 by 3. So you should not make mistakes by choosing that, because we know that the product is c by a, then the sum is minus b by a, isn't it? So the option 4 is the correct one. If you had opted for option 4, yes, many of you have opted. Shobha, Babu, Reddy, Gautam, Sidhu, many, Srinitya, many have given me. Not possible to read all your names. Good students, you all have given me the correct answers. With this, let's move on to the next question. If the equation x square minus kx plus 1 is equal to 0 has equal roots, then what is the value of k? Okay, so here he says use sum of roots and product of roots, right? So here it should be 1 plus 1, right? So it should be 2. Let's see. Yes, it is. Right? So the value of k is 2. See the next question. If the sum of the roots of the quadratic equation 3x square plus 2k plus 1 into x minus k plus 5 is equal to 0 is equal to the product of the roots, then the value of k is dash. So here you should equate the sum of the roots and product of the roots. So what is sum of the roots? We already saw it is minus b by a is equal to c by a, isn't it? So what is minus b by a? Minus of 2k plus 1 by 3. This is equal to, it is c by a, but c, the constant has a negative. So let's write that also by 3. All right. So let's cancel minus minus. Let's cancel 3. So we end up in 2k plus 1 is equal to k plus 5. Okay. Yeah. So when k comes this side, you get 2k minus k is equal to 5. This plus 1 goes that side, it becomes 4. So the value of k is 4. So your answer must be option 2. All right. So how many of you have given me the answer? Yes. Chiranjeevi, Srinitya, Sidhu Verma, Reddy, Sridhar. Sidhu Verma says Gautam. But I'm getting only this name. All right. No props. Venkatesh, many of you, Chintamani, many of you have given me the answer. Good. Let's move on to the next question. The quadratic equation whose one root is 2 minus root 3 is dash. Okay. So one root 2 minus root 3. So you have to use, to solve this, you need to use minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. All right. So see here, minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So 4 plus or minus 16 minus 4 by 2. So 4 plus or minus root of, it is 12, isn't it? So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. So 4 plus or minus. So it is 4 3s are 12, isn't it? So 2 root 3 by 2. So you can write it as 4 plus 2 root 3 by 2, comma 4 minus 2 root 3 by 2. So if you take 2 common, you get 2 plus root 3 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. Similarly, 2 minus root 3 by 2. So 2 gets cancelled. Thereby, the roots are 2 plus root 3, 2 plus or minus root 3. So 2 minus root 3. So this should be the quadratic equation. Yes, your option 1 is right. Gautam, you're right. Sidhu, you're right. Sridhar, you're right. Chiranjeevi, you're right. Srinitya, many more have given me the correct answers. Perfect, students. With this, we are moving on to the next question. The set of all points that satisfy the curve y is equal to x square is called a parabola, isn't it? Yes, because it's a clean theory question. So you would have learned about parabola, circle, ellipse, and hyperbola, isn't it? Shobha, which question you want me to explain? The earlier one? Shobha says, please explain again. All right. See here, the quadratic equation, the one root is given. All right. So you need to find out which quadratic equation roots are this. So this takes time, actually more than 2-3 minutes it takes. So that is the reason that quickly I found out it is x square minus 4x plus 1. So you have to try out all options and then, yeah, okay. So you have to try out all options and then you need to check which root it is by using minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. All right? Yes. All right. I'm getting a doubt here. Yes. So the next question is the set of all points that satisfy the curve y is equal to x square is called a dash. So here it is parabola. The standard form of a hyperbola equation, it depends on whether the transverse equation is horizontal or vertical. All right. So then you need to know about the parabola. The equation of a parabola, the standard form is y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are real and where a, b, and c are real numbers. All right. So here the standard equation for the parabola is y is equal to 4ax, y square is equal to 4ax, or if it is the other way, then it is x square is equal to 4ay. All right, because to know more about the parabola, we can say that parabola is a U-shaped curve. All right, and what else? The vertex is extreme point of the parabola. All right, so here the equation. So there are many things that you need to know about the parabola, that is about the directrix, about the eccentricity, about the focus, about the vertex. So everything you need to know. But here, y is equal to x square, the curve which satisfies is only parabola. All right, see the next question. If there is no common point for the graphs, y is equal to x square and y is equal to 4x minus 5, then the equation does not have a real roots, is dash. All right. So if there is no common point for the graphs, y is equal to x square and y is equal to 4x minus 5, then the equation does not have real root is dash. So yes, I am getting the answers. Let's see. It is x square minus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. Yes. Now this one, let's try solving it. Here we get x square minus 5x plus x. So we get minus 4x. No, because we need plus 5, isn't it? So plus 5, then let's use this minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. In that case, we get 4 plus or minus 16 minus 4 into a into 5. All right. So by 2, which says 16 minus 20, which would be minus 4 by 2. Right. So here we get an I, that is imaginary. So here there is no common point. Right. So then the equation does not have real roots. That is why here we have to opt for this because it doesn't have a real root. All right. Yes. So option 1 is all the more suitable for this question. Let's move on to the next question. The product of the roots of ax square plus bx plus a is equal to 0 is dash. The product of the real roots of ax square plus bx plus a is equal to 0 is 1. All right? Yes. See the next question. If one of the roots of x square minus kx plus 8 is 0, is 4, then what is k? Okay. So here you can use the sum of the roots and you can use product of the roots. All right. So one of the roots of x square minus kx plus 8 is equal to 0. So we say that sum of the roots is minus b by a. What is product of the roots? C by a. Isn't it? So with this, we can definitely find out the value of the k. Right? So it is option 2, that is 6. Right? Because we know one root is this. So we just need to find out the value of k. All right, let's move on to the next question. If the discriminant d of a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is 0, then the parabola y is equal to x square touches x-axis at dash. Right? So the discriminant is 0, then the parabola y is equal to x square. It touches x-axis at where? So it touches x-axis only at one point. All right. See the next question. If one root of a quadratic equation is 3 and the other root is twice the first root, okay, then the equation is dash. So the hint is beautifully given. If one root is 3, the other root is twice the first root, means what? 2 times of 3, which is 6. Right? So your roots must be 3 and 6. So you can try out this x square. So 18 is 16 3s are 18. So minus 6x minus 3x. 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18. Yes, let's try out this. X into x minus 6 minus 3 into minus plus 3, 6 are 18. So x minus 3, x minus 6. So your x is 3 comma 6. So you have to try out all possibility, students, and then you have to jot down your answer. So that is why your option 3 is right, because here the roots are 3 and 6. So this satisfies only this equation. X square minus 9x plus 18 is equal to 0. Okay. All right. Many of you are giving me the correct answers. Sri Nitya, Siddhu Verma, Chintamani, Darshanam, Sagar, Babu, Venkatesh, Sujata, Sridhar. Many of you have given me option 3 and you are right. See the next question. If the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 has real roots. Okay. So what do you mean by real roots? We already studied if the roots are real. What do you mean by if the roots are real? It means that b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So the roots are real and distinct. Okay, so let's try out this b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Then what is c? So b square is equal to 4ac, which implies c is equal to b square by 4a, isn't it? Yes, therefore your option 4 is correct. Because if the quadratic equation has real roots, it means that the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac, should be equal to 0. All right, see the next question. The nature of the roots of the equation x square minus x minus 12 is equal to 0 are, is it rational and unequal? Is it equal? Not real, irrational. So again, let's find out b square minus 4ac. Okay. So b, that is a discriminant, b square minus 4ac. That is 1 square minus 4 into a into c, which is 1 plus 12 4s are 48, which is 49. Am I right? Yes. Minus into minus plus 12 3s are 36. 12 4s are 48, which is 49. All right. So here b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Therefore, we say that the roots are real and distinct. Okay. So what is the nature of the roots? So we say that it is real and distinct. Let's see what is the answer. Rational. The nature of the roots of the equation. Okay. So here it should be, since b square minus 4 into a into c. Yes. So since it is greater than 0, it should be real and distinct. Okay. So you can just write it is not real. It is not real. The answer is wrong. So it is real. Okay. And it is distinct. It cannot be equal because it is not equal to 0. Okay. And it cannot be irrational. So it should be real and distinct. All right. Let's move on to the next question. If the difference of the roots of the quadratic equation x square minus ax plus b is equal to 0 is 1, then a square minus 4b is 0, a square minus 4b is minus 1, a square minus 4b is 1, a square minus 4b is equal to 4. So you need to just find out if the difference of the roots of the equation, roots of the quadratic equation x square minus ax plus b is equal to 0 is 1. That is, if the difference is 1, okay, then you need to say whether a square minus 4ab is equal to 0, a square minus, what do you mean by a square minus 4b? It is nothing but b square minus 4ac, isn't it? So here b square is minus a the whole square minus 4 into a into c. So a square minus 4b, right? This is b square, that is a discriminant, is this. If the difference is 1, all right? So then we say that a square minus 4b that is equal to 1. Yes, it is correct. All right, so your option 3 is right. If you had opted for option 3, then your answer is perfect. Let's quickly move on to the next question. If the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 are sin alpha and cos alpha, then a square plus b square is equal to c square, a square minus 2bc is equal to b square, b square plus 2ac is equal to a square, b square minus 2ac is equal to a square. Okay. So here also we can find out b square minus 4ac. Okay. So this is the discriminant. So here we say that the roots are sin alpha and cos alpha. So it should be b square minus 2ac is equal to a square. Just find out the roots, that is sin alpha and cos alpha. Then you can say that it is b square minus 2ac is equal to a square. All right, see the next question. The condition that one root of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is reciprocal of the other, which means one root is the reciprocal of the other. Supposing if one root is a, then the other root is 1 by a. Okay, so this is what they say. The condition that one root of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is reciprocal of the other means then it is a is equal to c, right? So you just have to find out minus b by a is equal to c by a. So if you equate it, then you get a is equal to c. Yes, so I hope you all have given the correct answers. That is option 1. See the next question. If the discriminant of px square minus 10x plus 8 is equal to 0 is 4, then you need to find out the value of p. So we know discriminant is nothing but b square minus 4ac. So what is b square here? Minus 10 the whole square minus 4 into p into 8. They say it is 4. So 100 minus 8 fours are 32, p is 4. So minus 32p is equal to minus 96. 100 goes to the other side, it becomes 90. So minus minus gets cancelled. P is equal to 96 by 32. So P is equal to 32 threes are right. So 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9. So your answer must be option 3. Let's see how many of you are giving me option 3. Yes. How many of you are giving me the options correctly? Yes. I have ready Sujata, Sagar, Venkatesh. Many of you are giving me option 3 as the correct one. Perfect. With this, we are moving on to the next question. If alpha and alpha square are the roots of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then what is alpha? Okay. If alpha and alpha square are the roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c, then you have to use the product of the roots relation. Okay. So we get cube root of c by a because we have alpha and alpha square. All right. So they are the roots of the ax square plus bx plus c. All right. So hope you have got this answer. Let's move on to the next question. If 2 comma k lies on the parabola y is equal to 2x squared minus 3, then what is k? Okay. So it's as simple as that. You just have to substitute x and y here. So k is equal to 2 into 2 square minus 3. So k is equal to 4 2s are 8 minus 3. So k is equal to 5. So your option 3 must be the correct one. Let's see. Yes, it is. So they say that it lies on the parabola, which means that your coordinate of x is 2, coordinate of y is 3, isn't it? Right. See the next question. The graph of y is equal to mx square, where m is greater than 0 is symmetric about positive y-axis, symmetric about negative y-axis, symmetric about positive x-axis, symmetric about negative y-axis. So it is symmetric about positive y-axis. Right. See the next question. For the curve x is equal to my square. The axis is x-axis, y-axis, both 1 and 2 or it's none. Right. So for the curve x is equal to my square, the axis is it x-axis, is it y-axis, or is it both 1 and 2 or it is none? So it is x-axis. See the next question. The vertex of the curve x is equal to my square is dash. The vertex of the curve x is equal to my square is it 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, or is it 0 comma 0? Yes, so I am getting many students' answers. Reddy is giving me an option 3 or 1. Okay. Sridhar, Sujata, Chintamani, Vinay, Babu Reddy. Yes, vertex itself 0 comma 0 only, isn't it? Yes. The product of two consecutive natural numbers is 72. Then the natural numbers are dashed. All right. So you have to take out the combination of 72. So it should be two consecutive. Consecutive means what? Next and next. So 72, how all you can write within 10, you just find out. 2 into 2 into 36. Then it's 2s are 12. Yes, so this is not consecutive. 4 can also be not consecutive. That is 4 and 5. 5 and 6 cannot be consecutive. 6, 7, 6 are 42 only. 7 and 8. 7 8s are 56. 8 and 9. 9 8s are 72. So the combination must be 8 and 9. Okay. So this is how you quickly find out the answer. The product of two consecutive means next, next. All right. So with this, we close for today's session. So hope you would have enjoyed today's session and made a note of all important questions. So we'll meet you tomorrow with another very interesting subject and very interesting topic. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology. and do write us your comments, which would help us to reach you quickly. Thank you. Thanks for watching.